Okay, let's have a quick look at some of the things that you can do with the NEXT tool and the configuration file nxt.dat. So let's see where it lives. It's in home/brickcc/nxt.dat. And let's have a look at it. Okay, so it's a full brick resource name on the right, and then before the equal sign is an alias, which in this case happens to be by default the NXT's serial number. So let's delete that file. And then let's try and recreate it. First, let's just list the bricks we can find, and then let's use -init with the next tool. And that should have recreated the file. I'm going to delete it again just to verify that it is not there. So let's try and list the folder contents, ls. That's not there. And let's try and more it, and there's nothing there. So let's go ahead and try and recreate it with -init. Let's more the contents, and again, okay, now let's edit that, and let's see. So we're going to replace this default alias, and we're going to just type in anything we want here. We're going to use NXT1. Save this and exit. As long as the brick resource name is correct, it will look up this value using the nxt.dat file if you specify an alias on the command line. So let's go ahead and try communicating with the brick using this modified nxt.dat file. Let's list the modules. Oh, that didn't work. Oops, my NXT powered down. I need to turn it back on so that we can look at that again. So let me give it a second to power up and reconnect to the virtual machine. Let's see. Okay, so let's go with next tool dash list bricks again. Okay, so we can now communicate again with the NXT since I powered it back on. Let's try /com equals USB. That's the default. You can leave that off entirely if you're using the USB connection. It'll just connect with the first brick it can find. So let's try -freemem, -getName, and -battery. And those three all returned. Let's try NXT1. That should work as well. And then we're going to copy this full brick resource name from up here, and then copy that into our clipboard, and then we're going to paste that into this command. Instead of NXT1 or USB, we're going to try it right here. Paste that right there and try that again, and that should work as well. Now let's see what happens if you have an invalid serial number in your brick resource name. So just change that to AF, and that will not work. And let's try also with an invalid alias, some value /com equals that we can't find in our next nxt.dat file. That also did not work. But if we leave it off entirely, it will be the same as putting /com equals USB